Hello, my name is Jennifer Burrell and I am the Director of Residence Life. In this video, I will show you how to apply for housing through Andrews University. You can see what housing options are available by viewing the Housing Options video or going to the Andrews webpage and clicking on Student Life, then Housing Options. Housing options are only available to admitted students. Complete that step before starting a housing application. If you are applying for one of the on-campus housing options, go to andrews.edu, Student Life, Housing Options, Residence Life. Women under 22 years of age will click on Lamson Hall. Men under 22 years of age will click on Meyer Hall. Graduate students and undergraduates aged 22 and older will click on University Towers. Married students or students 22 or older may choose to live in university-owned apartments and houses within walking distance of campus. From the housing page, click University Apartments for details on rental options. I am going to walk you through the process using the information for an imagined student. In this example, we will click on Lamson Hall, but the process is the same for any building you choose. There are two parts to a residence hall application. You must pay your dorm deposit and fill out an application. Let's go through the process of paying the deposit. First, click on Pay Deposit and Pay Now. Log in using your AU username and password. On the Select Term drop-down menu, choose the term in which you are paying the deposit. For example, if you are paying during the summer months, choose Summer 2019, even if you are reserving housing for fall. Click on Select. Under the drop-down menu of Select a Deposit, choose Deposit-Residence Hall and click on Select and the Continue button. After providing the requested electronic check or credit debit card information, review the payment summary page. Then agree to the term and conditions and click Submit Payment. You will be directed to a page that confirms your payment receipt. In addition, a confirmation email will be sent to you. Now that the dorm deposit is paid, let's start the application process. In our example, we go back to the Lamson Hall page and click on Request a Room. The first page you will see explains that there are steps to completing the application. Your application is not complete until Step 4 has been submitted. By now you will see that Step 1 is already checked. Click on Step 2, Preferences. This is where you answer information about your sleeping habits, study habits, and personal interests, and other information that helps the deans match you with a compatible roommate. Once you have selected all of your preferences, click on Save Preferences. If all the preferences shown look right, click on Next or the number 3 to continue to Step 3. Here you enter emergency contact information. If you have already entered this in Vault, this information will conveniently appear at the top of this page. If no emergency contact is listed, please enter the information now and click Store Contact Information when done. Next, click on Add New Medical Information to fill in the fields regarding your allergies, medical conditions, and medications. Then click on Store Information at the bottom of the page and Next or 4 at the top of the page. Note that you cannot be assigned a room until your deposit has been paid, so you would be redirected to Step 1 at this point without paying. Since we have already paid the deposit, we will be directed to Step 4. Click on the drop-down menu and choose the term for which you are requesting a room. For example, if you are planning to come in the fall, click on Fall Semester. Then you will need to click on the drop-down menu called Select Building. If you are an undergraduate female, choose Lamson Hall. Undergraduate males choose Meyer Hall. Graduate students would choose either Berman Hall or DeMazzo Hall. In this case, we are choosing Lamson Hall. If you do not have a roommate preference, you can click on any available in the Select Roommate drop-down menu. The housing office will use your preferences submitted by you in Step 2 to assign you a match. If you have a roommate in mind, you can then enter the name of your requested roommate by clicking on Select Roommate. You will be directed to enter the individual's name or ID number. If your suggested roommate is an Andrews student, you should be able to search for his or her name and then click on Select. You will then be redirected back to the Step 4 page, where you will need to click on Save Request at the bottom of the page. Click on Next or the number 5 to see a page that confirms that your request has been received. If you complete all housing application steps many months before the start of term, look for an email within 6 weeks of the start of your first semester. Late applications will receive their emails within 10 working days of completing all housing application steps. If you have any questions about the housing application process, please contact the Residence Hall Housing Office at rhousing@andrews.edu.